What is up, YouTube? Yo, guys, if you are going to do it, go all the way in. Don't half-ass it. There's nothing worse than when you half-ass some shit and then you complain about not seeing the results. Of course you didn't see the results because you half-assed it. In order for you to see results, whether it's fitness results, losing weight, gaining muscle, getting fucking shredded, so you could go to the beach, take your shirt off, and have all the bad bitches looking at you like, damn, you need to go all the way in. You can't have 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You can't be wanting a shredded ass six-pack and being at the bars every single weekend, downing down some Long Island iced teas all weekend. You can't do that. You need to stay focused. You need to stay locked in. And this does not just apply for fitness. This applies for financial, business-wise, at your job. Imagine the opportunities you could get at your job if you locked in all the way and weren't complaining about how they don't pay enough, or about how Jerry got the promotion and you didn't. Bro, imagine if you locked in for 60 days, 90 days and try to become as valuable as you can. Keep in mind, you get paid based on the value that you could provide to the field, to your job, to the company, to people. If you run your own business, if you cannot provide enough value, you will not get paid enough. So if you're complaining about not getting paid enough, or not getting a certain promotion, or not getting any clients, well, that's because you haven't become the person that deserves those clients, that deserves that promotion, that deserves a better pay. You get paid accordingly to the value you bring to the table. Same thing applies with fitness. You cannot expect results if you aren't bringing your full potential to the workout, to the gym, to cardio, to your diet when it comes to it at the kitchen. Guys, this is a raw talk, so yes, I stutter a little bit, but this is how it's gonna be. No edits, no nothing. This is just pure emotion, what it's really like. You feel me? I wish somebody had told me when I was younger doing dumb shit out in the streets. And there's still people, I'm 26 now, and there's still people 26 in their 30s doing the same thing that I was doing when I was 15. And those are the people that I'm talking to, bro. You gotta lock in. You cannot expect to be doing the same thing that you were doing when you were 15, 16, 17, 18. Now, in your 20s and your 30s, you cannot be doing the same thing and expecting a different result, a different outcome, expecting to hit a lottery ticket, expecting for everything to change, expecting for you to be able to get the girls that you want, for you to be able to get the physique that you want, for you to be able to get the job that you want, the income that you want. You cannot be expecting money to just come your way when you're not doing nothing to elevate. This is what I be telling people. This is what I be telling people that I grew up with. Yo, bro, you need to lock in. And they don't understand that when I say lock in, it doesn't mean go out and trap. It doesn't mean go out and do some degenerate shit. It means stop doing all the vices that are holding you back. Weed, you think it's not holding you back? But if you are constantly just thinking about getting high, smoking weed, it's holding you back. You do not need something that mellows you down. You do not need something that calms you down. You need to stay focused. You need to stay clear. And this is why I don't smoke. This is why I don't drink. This is why I don't pop pills. And I used to do all of that. I don't do any of it because I need to stay clear. I need to stay focused. I need to have my brain needs to function at its max capacity. I cannot afford to not be performing at my highest capacity. I need to stay clear. I need to have that mental clearness. I need to stay focused. When things go wrong, when things don't go my way, that pain that comes with it, that I used to feel before, and I used to go smoke a blunt just to mellow me down so I didn't feel the bullshit that was happening in life. When I knew that I was gonna get locked up because my ex-shorty got caught up with a whole bunch of work in my car, and I didn't want to feel that, and I just popped some pills and I smoked some blunts, that I slept for 3 days depressed because I knew what was coming. I went about it wrong. I was supposed to feel that pain. I wasn't supposed to numb it. You grow from the pain. Stop trying to numb the pain. The death of a loved one. I lost my father, and what did I do? I went to vices. I started drinking. I started smoking weed because I didn't want to feel that pain. But little did I know that when I was doing those vices, when I was numbing that pain, nothing happened, but I just dug myself in a bigger hole, and I took several step backwards in my business, in my personal development, because I was numbing the pain. I wasn't allowing myself to grow. As soon as I said, fuck that, I'm gonna stop being a little bitch, and I said, fuck it, I'm gonna lock in again, I'm gonna stop the vices, then I started moving forward. Then I felt the pain. You grow from pain. This is why I tell you guys, don't half-ass it. Because when you half-ass it, it's because you got one foot in on the good days, and then on the bad days, you got one foot out. Because you're scared, you don't want to feel uncomfortable. You don't want to feel the pain. Guys, you have to feel the pain. Guys, I wish you guys could understand the amount of growth that you are going to see as soon as you let yourself feel the pain, as soon as you guys stop the vices, as soon as you guys pick up a book or an audiobook and listen to the words, and not just listen to it or read it, but study it. Listen to the words that I'm saying. Listen to people that have been in the position that you currently are right now and have beat it and have surpassed it. Listen to the people that are in the position that you want to be in, and start doing the daily habits that they do. Guys, you need to also change your habits. Changing a habit is not easy, but it's very simple. If you are used to just tending to vices or jacking off every time you feel lonely or horny or whatever the case might be, replace it with something else. Replace it with something else. Be so busy that you don't have time to think about none of that shit. You don't have time to do any of that. How do you do it? Well, bang, I'm gonna do my yo guys, the reset method. 4-step morning routine, 5 daily habits, and 5 goals that you grind for every single day to achieve through those daily tasks. I said it wrong. 4-step morning routine, 5 daily tasks that move you forward to those 5 goals that you have. Those 5 daily tasks should be done throughout the day. And if you have free time in the day, add another one. Add another goal. Add another step to your morning routine. That way you don't have time to derail in any other instance or any other negativity or any other bullshit that does not bring any purpose into your life. You need to have definiteness of purpose. You cannot allow yourself to drift, outwitting the devil. Go listen to that book. Go read the book. This shit sounds corny. I know it sounds corny, but it's the facts. You will not grow past your certain circumstances until you start putting in the effort that will lead you to the outcome that you want. The effort that nobody else does. Because a lot of us used to think, well, me, I'm gonna include myself because I used to think the same way. We used to think, and you guys think currently right now, that it's corny. Picking up a book is corny. What the fuck do I look like? I'm not in school anymore. Why the fuck would I not smoke? That's who I am. You associate your personality with a habit that with a vice. Oh yeah, I'm a smoker. That's just what I am. I get high. That's my thing. It's not your thing. It's the thing that's holding you back. You are not a rapper. You are not Wiz Khalifa. Why the fuck you keep smoking all this fucking weed thinking that it's gonna lead to a good outcome? Most of these rappers don't even do drugs. They rap about it, but they don't do it. They just rap about it because it was their past and they know that's what people want to listen to. If you don't have $1 billion accessible to you, why the fuck are you tending to vices? And even if you do have $1 billion, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up.
You're still on the fast.
And even if you have $1 billion, $1 million, imagine the amount of money that you could have, the person that you could become if you just focus on your personal development, focus on your self-development, stop the vices, allow your mind to be at its max capacity every single time, operate at full clarity. Operating at full clarity brings a sense of purpose into your life that no other drug will bring. Trust me, because I've done it all. The weed mellows you out, but it doesn't allow you to feel the pain in the current situation that you're in. The alcohol might bring you confidence while you're at the club, but it fogs your memory and makes you do stupid, it makes you make dumb decisions. The pills might numb out your depression, but that's just all bullshit. It's just tricking your brain into thinking that you're in a good state of mind, when in reality, the facts are the facts, and once you're off the drugs, all the pain and all the bullshit that you're trying to numb are still there. Trust me. Take it from me. Literally, I was a degenerate. Went to prison 6 years. Used to smoke an ounce every day. Used to be popping perks, popping Xans. I've had homies steal from me. And not no $100, $200. I'm talking about thousands of dollars. I had everybody that was supposed to be my friend not ever reach out to me while I was in jail. I had family members that I thought would ride for me not reach out to me while I was in jail. The only person that was there when I was in jail 100% of the time was my mother. Which is why I chose to change my ways. Relationships, when it comes to females, as soon as you get faced in a bad situation, they're not gonna be there. So stop focusing on these bitches too. If you're not where you want to be and you're constantly thinking about bitches, stop thinking about these hoes. They are not gonna allow you to surpass and achieve the levels that you want to achieve. Trust me, guys. And this didn't happen because I went to jail and things changed for me and I learned my lesson. No, because I came out and I kept doing the same shit. I went to juvenile, came out, kept doing the same shit. Then I went into adult prison, came out, kept on doing the same shit. I was in there doing the same shit. Fucking smoking K2. If you guys don't know what the fuck that is, well, go do your research. Smoking K2, fucking sniffing Suboxone. I did all this dumb shit. I came home and I was on probation. I was still trying to be slick. Hopefully, well, if they see this, they see this, but I want to be transparent with you guys. Fucking smoking here and there, fucking getting drunk here and there, you feel me? Popping pills here and there. It wasn't until I learned about personal development that I realized the amount of degenerate shit that I was doing. I was wondering why the fuck I wasn't improving, why the fuck my life wasn't improving, why did I keep being stuck in the same position? I wasn't improving, I wasn't self-improving. Jim Rohn says, you will never achieve the level of your personal development. That shit is facts. Because when I didn't know shit about personal development, I stayed in the middle. As soon as I started doing the self-improvement, the personal development, started reading the right books, started listening to the right people, my life started going up. Everything started to improve. I started attracting people that I wanted to be around. And you are the average of the 5 people you hanged around the most. So if you're hanging around a whole bunch of drug addicts, drug dealers, gang members, you are the 5th one. You got to associate yourself with people that you want to be like, the people you admire. And I'm not talking about telling all your peoples to fuck off and never talk to them again. I'm not saying that. But limit your association with them, because they don't give a fuck. If you were to get locked up today, they would not be there. If you were to get killed today, they would most likely not be at your funeral. If you were to die today, they would not be calling your mom and telling her, hey, here, have this money to take care of this and that, because I know he used to look out for you. They're not gonna do that. They might show up to your funeral just because it's the trend. Everybody's showing up. But not even that, half of them are not even gonna show up anyways. Trust me, I've seen it with my own eyes. Motherfuckers that say they'll ride for somebody, and as soon as they pass away, they don't even send their parents some money. They don't even reach out to their kids. They don't reach out to their spouse like, yo, listen, I'm sorry for your loss. Here, have this money for the funeral cost. They don't even do that. So keep that in mind. If those are the people you're associating with, they don't even do that for the people that are in an unfortunate situation, what makes you think they're gonna do it for you? What makes you think they're gonna do it for you? You need to lock in. You need to focus on the personal development and start with this, the reset method. 4-step morning routine. I'm gonna walk you through with mine. Mine, I wake up at 3. I changed my wake up time. Now I wake up at 3:30 in the morning. What I do as soon as I wake up, I pray, I journal, I write a page in my journal, I do my push-ups, and I listen to an audiobook or I read. Next, 5 daily tasks that move you towards your goal. Your goals are gonna be unique to you, so those 5 daily tasks have to move you towards your goals 100%, or it's not gonna work. You need to write this down every single night before you go to sleep. You grab a piece of paper, keep a journal. Keep a journal where you write this down every single night before you go to sleep. You're gonna put 4-step morning routine. You're gonna write it out. 1, 2, 3, 4. 5 daily tasks. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And you're gonna write out your 5 goals that drive you, that make you want to get up in the morning and chase after it, that make you want to become a better person for your future kids, for your mother, so you could retire her, for your siblings, so you could put them in a better situation than they currently are, for yourself, for your girlfriend, for your wife. Do this, follow it, and don't ever miss a fucking day. And if you do miss a day, don't beat yourself up about it and and go harder the next day. But don't expect things to change until you start changing. Somebody asked me the other day, yo bro, I feel like I'm stuck, I don't know what's going on, like I'm stuck of the same shit, the same cycle. And I told him, yo bro, me and him are cool, so I let it, I'm not gonna sugarcoat shit for him. I told him just how it is, what he needed to hear, not what he wanted to hear. I'm like, yo bro, what are you currently doing? Nothing. Working. Not doing shit. Doing the same shit motherfuckers was doing when niggas was 15. What are you currently doing, bro? Nothing. You're not focused on your personal development. You're not focused on improving in your area of work so you could get a better position or you could get paid a better job. You're not looking to look for a definite position. You're not looking to build a business. What are you currently doing? Driving around, smoking weed, getting drunk on the weekends. The same shit we was doing when we was teenagers in high school. And you're wondering why you're stuck in the same position. Let that shit sink in. Let it hit you. Your life will not change until you change, until you start making the changes that you need to make in order to improve. And it's not gonna happen like that. But you will automatically start seeing changes within 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. And then after that, you're locked in and stay focused and don't fucking give up. Don't fucking give up. Just make sure those 5 goals are something that allows you to improve and become that person you want to become. Become that motherfucking killer that you want to become. Don't let yourself fall victim to the rat race like everybody else. Don't let yourself fall victim to drifting like everybody else, going about their day mindlessly without ever thinking. And that's the thing. Nobody thinks. Thinking is not about like, oh, what am I gonna eat later? Oh, I gotta put God. That is not thinking. Thinking is the crucial thing that nobody does because it's fucking hard. Thinking is, okay, where do I want to be in the next 2 years? Okay, what am I gonna do to get there? What do I gotta give up to get there? Oh shit, damn. Write this shit down. It's not gonna come to you like that. But write this shit down. Read it every day. And as you look at it, you're gonna be like, yo, you know what? I don't even wanna do that. I actually wanna do this. But don't go from one thing to another, hopping around everywhere and never sticking to one thing long term. You gotta stick to one thing long term that you're passionate about and stick with it until you become successful at it. Don't think it's gonna happen overnight, but it will fucking happen. Trust me. If you're trying to get fucking shredded at the gym, if you're trying to get the biggest gains, fucking lose fat, it's not gonna happen in a day. It's not gonna happen in 2 weeks, but it will happen, and you know it will happen. But it's hard to diet down to that level. It's hard to eat the foods that you need to eat to that level. It's hard to say no to drinking on the weekends. But it becomes easier as you go. It becomes clearer as you go. Your goal strengthens as you go. Lock in, guys. Remember, lock the fuck in. It's you against yourself. Don't worry about what the next man is doing. Don't worry about what these bitches is doing. Don't worry about what the next move is. Just lock the fuck in. Focus. Focus. Because nobody else is gonna put in the work for you. Me, I could coach you, I could hold you accountable, I could mentor you through the process, but I cannot do the work for you. I could call you out on your bullshit, but I cannot do the work for you. You have to do the work for yourself. Lock in, guys. All right? Lock in and take action today. Don't wait till tomorrow. Take action today.